everyone. It's me, Leda, from the House of Healing. And oh my goodness, I'm back in the room. So much going on, not just here at the House of Healing, but obviously worldwide as a collective. I mean, there's so much going on in everyone's lives, but let's break it down because as we know, this is an epic time. Tonight, from 2:46 a.m. Eastern Time, going into Friday morning, well, Friday, we have an epic lunar eclipse known as the blood moon. It's a full moon and it's in the sign of Virgo. So it's earth sign. It's like grounding, it's like finances, it's really putting your feet on the ground and being stubborn with certain things, but also letting go, right? So let's dive into it because I kind of want to pull some cards for everyone. I already did, but want to share that with you for each sign and also what's going on, right? Because we have so much going on, guys. So with this lunar eclipse, it's quite epic because it's literally going to be life changing. And I know we say this for every like moon cycle, but remember, you're always planting seed for the future. And in this particular case, because we have several retrogrades, right? We have Venus retrograde until mid-April. So again, when Venus is retrograde, it is not a good time to be fighting with your loved ones. It is not an excellent time to break up with anyone. It's not an excellent time to get a makeover or anything like that. So, just withhold everything until like mid-April. And I think technically for tax day, right? Like April 15th and on, go ahead and get all your hair appointments done, everything done, but it's better to wait until then. So we have that energy going, right? Anything beauty, anything healing, anything with love, anything with finances is all being run under Venus retrograde, right? But it also gives you an opportunity to go back and think back 8 years to 2017. What were you doing in 2017, in the spring of 2017? So think back to that time. How were you feeling? What were you doing? How were you eating? Um, all that energy will be up for grabs again now. This is what Venus is trying to teach you. So really focus on that. Also, we have Mercury entering retrograde tomorrow. So that's interesting. Again, it's going to be a very interesting Mercury retrograde. It's not going to be as bad as we think. For personal reasons, it may affect us as a collective, but personally, just focus on the things you're letting go, release it, don't fight it, do not resist any changes at this time, and focus on the things you want to manifest. Think big for yourself. I know a lot of people are saying with this lunar eclipse is not a great time to manifest because, of course, we're letting go of things. So you don't want to put like that energy there, the things you're going to release. But I still always believe think ahead and think of the things you want to manifest into fruition because you can use this eclipse to jump timelines. So that's a tricky thing there. So focus on the timeline you desire because it's interesting. We had someone come in the other day and said it's like a time machine, and it's going to feel that way because at the end of the month we have a solar eclipse, partial solar eclipse, but then we also have Neptune going into the sign of Aries, and it has not occurred since the 1800s. So again, we're going back in time. So it's going to be a tricky month because it's like we're going to feel like we're getting ahead. We're going to feel stuck. Then we're going to feel like, oh, like we're going really way back in time, but it's all for a better, higher purpose. Because I'm telling you, then after mid-April and May, especially in May, you're really going to feel a lot of light. So for now, just don't resist anything. Go with the flow and allow everything to just happen, and it's going to be in your favor. You'll see. So just believe. But it's really interesting because kind of like allow yourself to go back. This is why we're heading back to 2017 and kind of seeing in the springtime what was going on. Were you traveling a lot? Were you getting out of school? Were you graduating? Were you getting your first job? Like think of everything that you were going through. Were you pregnant? Were you getting married? Think of everything from 8 years ago in the springtime of 2017, and that's going to give you a clue of what's to come and what you have to let go and what you have to do different. And with this Mercury retrograde entering tomorrow, the same way, because it is going to be an epic Mercury retrograde, but it's going to allow you to go backwards and finish things that you left undone with people, with things. And again, when the exes come back around, honestly, like, just shut it down. Like, learn what you can from that situation. But remember, when exes come under Mercury retrograde, it's a spell, it's not real. So when Mercury goes direct, so does the relationship. So just really focus what you can do differently this time, and how are you handling people, situations, family, loved ones. How are you handling everything this time around will be very important. So you can use this time really if you want to dig deep emotionally, right? And say, okay, what can I change from the past with people, how I handle friendships, how I handle loved ones, how I handle family, how I handle my work environment, you know? So if you use it that way, it's going to be amazing for you. And again, another thing is try to go back spiritually in time. Like, who were you in a past life? Does past life really exist? Does reincarnation exist? This is the time to start asking all these magical questions, because everything will be answered to you. Because again, remember, with this eclipse, you're going to be able to jump timelines, but you can also go back in time and figure out what karmic energy you had going on in the 1800s and how you can apply that today. So really work on that, guys. So I'm going to end this video here because I want to do another one with everyone's pulling cards for everyone's sign, so we can go through that. I don't want to make this video so long, but remember, guys, hang in there. When you're feeling intense, just remember, don't take it personally. Use it in your favor by asking questions so you can receive those answers, and think big. And above all, during this time, it's an excellent time to pay it forward to someone else. So do something kind. Don't put any strings attached, because remember, intention is everything. So go ahead and do something kind for someone, and try to do it for a stranger, because it really means a lot when you do it to a stranger also, because there's definitely no strings attached. So there you have it, guys. So during this epic lunar eclipse, blood moon, full moon in the sign of Virgo, I wish you tons of love, tons of light, and tons of magic. Bye, guys. I'll see you soon at the House of Healing. Oh, and the candles, all the candles will be restocked today. So feel free to call me or email or DM or stop by later this afternoon after 2:30 p.m. They will be restocked. I'll do another video. And this Saturday, March 15th, starting at 2 p.m., we have the Larimar live sale. So that's going to be fun. We'll be live both in TikTok and Instagram. So there you have it, guys. Love you. Bye.